Let's face it, being a transfer student in anime is like winning the lottery, but instead of cash, you get god level powers. Who needs to blend in when you can walk into class and casually rewrite the laws of reality? It's almost like these schools have a secret recruiting policy. Only admit students who can rewrite reality or casually toss castles around obliterate dimensions for extra credit.
But hey, no one's complaining. We're here for these walking game breakers because who doesn't want to stroll into a new school and make everyone else look like background extras in your own show? So grab those totally not shady transfer papers and let's dive into the top 5 anime where the new kid comes in, flexes harder than a final boss, and makes the rest look like they're struggling to unlock their first spell.
Number 5, Demon King Daimao. Kicking off our list is Demon King Daimao. And boy oh boy, is this show a wild ride from the get-go. Imagine transferring to a new school, hoping to become a holy man. But then the school's crystal ball drops the mother of all plot twists. Nah bro, you're destined to be the next Demon King. That's exactly what happens to our boy Akuto Sai at Constant Magic Academy. From that moment on, Akuto's school life becomes a comedy of errors that would make even Shakespeare say, dude, that's a bit much. By the end of day 1, half the school wants to kill him, and the other half is busy digging bomb shelters. So much for a peaceful school life. But Akuto's not about to let a little thing like a demonic prophecy ruin his plans. Oh no, this mad lad decides to fight fate itself. He's not trying to be evil, he's practically bending over backward to be the good guy. But every time he so much as sneezes, something explodes, or worse, someone's clothes magically disappear. And let's just say, when this happens, Akuto finds himself getting a front row view of some rather bright crystal balls. You know what I mean? Who knew being prophesied as the harbinger of darkness could also turn him into the Academy's #1 chick magnet? But be warned, this show's sense of comedy might just get you disowned if your parents walk in at the worst possible moment.
Number 4, Soul Eater. Alright folks, buckle up because our next stop is Soul Eater, where the new kid on the block isn't just overpowered, he's practically a walking, talking cheat code with daddy issues. Meet Death, the son of the Grim Reaper himself, and the embodiment of OP wrapped in a neat, symmetry-obsessed package. Death the Kid doesn't just transfer into Death Weapon Meister Academy, he makes an entrance that would put even the flashiest anime characters to shame. Dual-wielding pistols that are actually demon sisters, skateboards summoned from shadows. But here's where it gets really wild. Our boy Kid is the personification of OP, wrapped up in a black suit and tied with a bow of crippling OCD, which makes his own asymmetrical hairstyle a personal tragedy. But Kid's power more than makes up for his quirky issues. His soul wavelength is so strong, it can blow away entire city blocks when he gets serious. And when his Soundzu 3 lines that mark his face connect, it's game over for anyone in his way.
Number 3, Wise Man's Grandchild. Sliding into 3rd place is Wise Man's Grandchild, a show that could easily be subtitled How to Break Magic 101. The series follows Shin Wolford, a reincarnated young man who doesn't just transfer into magic school. Shin's backstory is the stuff of isekai dreams. Reincarnated into a fantasy world, he gets adopted by Merlin Wolford, who trains him like a magical prodigy. The result? Shin becomes a walking magical newt, but with the social skills of a clueless teenager. When Shin steps into the Magic Academy, it becomes less about learning and more about trying not to accidentally reshape the landscape. This kid is so overpowered, he makes the teachers look like they're waving chopsticks instead of wands. The best part? Shin's completely unaware of how OP he really is. He's not arrogant, he's just hilariously oblivious. Watching him try to blend in is like seeing someone use a flamethrower to light a candle. Absolute overkill, but endlessly entertaining.
Number 2, Kakegurui. You know, not every overpowered transfer student has to blow things up with magic. Sometimes the power of good old gambling is more than enough to get your adrenaline pumping and keep you entertained. Taking our silver medal is Yumeko Jabami from Kakegurui, the transfer student who believes in risking everything for the thrill of loving every second of it. Yumeko steps into Hayakawa Private Academy and turns it into her own high-stakes playground. But this isn't your average poker night. At this academy, fortunes are won and lost in games of chance, and Yumeko thrives in the chaos. You might ask, how can a gambler be overpowered? Oh my dear summer child, Yumeko doesn't just gamble, she dominates it. She reads people like an open book, making even the sharpest minds look clueless. And the more reckless the bet, the more excited she gets. While everyone else is sweating bullets, she's grinning ear to ear like she just hit the jackpot. With zero fear and a love for absolute chaos, Yumeko quickly rises to the top, crushing anyone who dares roll the dice against her.
Number 1, Misfit of Demon King Academy. Taking the crown at number 1 is Misfit of Demon King Academy with none other than Anos Voldegold, the human cheat code in demon form. Overpowered? This guy redefines it. He's so OP that the rest of the list might as well be playing hopscotch while he's out here rewriting the laws of the universe. Anos didn't just stroll into magic school, he reincarnated himself into it after 2,000 years because being the Demon King of Tyranny got boring, and if that isn't a flex, get this. His heartbeat alone could probably split a planet in two if he wasn't holding back. From the second he steps into class, it's game over. He's resurrecting people like it's a party party trick, killing someone 7 times in a row, and just for laughs, he chucks a castle like it's a paperweight. Physics? Magic rules? Yeah, those are suggestions to him, not limits. But let's not forget his one-liners. Anos can turn any situation into a mic drop, and with that smug grin like he's in on the punchline, nobody else is sharp enough to catch. He doesn't just break the rule book for overpowered transfer students, he sets it on fire and walks away like a boss.
And there you have it, the most OP transfer students who make their new schools feel like playgrounds. Got any other overpowered transfer students in mind? Drop your pics in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic anime breakdowns. Keep watching and we'll keep delivering.